Welcome to this special prospectingchannel.com production here on our YouTube channel. Today we're going to answer the question, is there gold beneath Oroville? Oroville, California, that is, United States of America. After all, Oro is gold in Spanish and Ville can mean town or city. City of gold? Let's find out.
Hey everybody, something really crazy is taking place here in downtown Oroville today. They're digging up in front of my store, Adventures in Prospecting, and what they're digging up is the old river. The river used to run through here and have its way with the town when it flooded. And I'm gonna get a couple buckets of material. You're gonna see this material, it's got round river rock in it, which means that that material used to be in water. Right here is a famous place historically for gold. There's been big mining operations here in the 30s with big, huge bucket line dredges cleaning out tons of gold. Another historical fact is that in the 1960s, a mining company wanted to tear out the entire downtown area of Oroville, but the city wouldn't let them do it because of its historical significance. The reason why they wanted to do it, because they knew how much gold was underneath the city. But luckily they didn't let them do it, because now my nice store sits there. Adventures in Prospecting Mining Supplies. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm pretty darn sure there's gold in there, but we're gonna take a look. I got 2 buckets and we're gonna do a sample. So let's check it out.
Here's a shot of the Adventures in Prospecting building in 1907 after a flood. Notice the debris in the street out in front of the building. With the later construction of the Oroville Dam and the levees along the Feather River, the flooding was then prevented.
Apparently there are some buckets of material now that have been left outside my store, and I'm gonna go get them so that we can pan them out and check it out. That's rounded. This has been in a water situation. That's the only way this stuff gets like that.
Okay, I've chosen to use the Pyramid Propan to pan out these buckets of material that are from underneath the streets of Oroville, and hopefully they're gonna have gold in it. People have been talking about this for years. There's gold underneath the streets of Oroville, and now I'm gonna finally test. It's not a very big sample. I'm not expecting to be a lot of gold. Hopefully there'll be at least 1 or 2 flakes. Just an indicator that it's there. So I'm using the Pyramid Propan because it's a lot faster than trying to pan it out with a conventional gold pan. So I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Here we go. That's a lot right there. I'm going to move that over there. Sometimes I give it a swish like that before I start going side to side with it. If you want to see a complete demonstration, there's other YouTube videos on how to use the Pyramid Propan, but with this video I'm just trying to see if there's any gold underneath Oroville. I mean, that's right in the downtown area. That town is built on an ancient gravel bar. I don't know if you can see that, but right here there's quartz. It's like a quartz vein, and there's granite on either side. So the gold gets carried up and stuck in this quartz, and then it breaks apart, and that's how come we have a placer gold situation in Oroville and in and around the surrounding areas. All right, all these rocks are cleaned off right now. I'm just gonna scoop them off. There's a big one in here. Clean. And then I put it back in the water, go back and forth with it. It's pretty cool that I got that opportunity. When I saw those guys digging out there, I was like, And then they came into my store. When I say those guys, I mean the workers, and they're checking out Adventures in Prospecting Mining Supplies, and I'm all, hey, can you get me some dirt from down there in the bottom? And they were cool about it, and so that's how I got this dirt. So I'm gonna finally find out, and a lot of people have been talking about this, so let's check it out. The Pyramid Propan will be our eyes beneath the city of Oroville. check this out. It's like a conglomerate. It's all stuck together. I'm just going to put that in there. And what's going to happen is these riffles are going to bust that up. It's already doing it with my hand, but anything that's stuck to these rocks, it's going to get cleaned off. If you had a harder caliche material or more sticky clay, it would brick it up too. So that's the last bucket. So basically that's about, those are 2 3.5 gallon buckets over there. Okay, that's what I have left out of 7 gallons of material. I'm gonna go ahead and empty the Pyramid Propane by pulling this plug. Just twist this off. Give it a little wiggle like that. There's dirt on there. I'm gonna go ahead and set that in. Now I'm gonna put this down in the water, put some water in this pan, and shake it, and it's gonna empty the contents of the Pyramid Propane into the circular gold pan. See, that's all nice and cleaned out now. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna rinse this out. Put the plug back in for next time. Set it over there. All right. So now we're gonna see what's up. This is a 3-stage pan by Keen. It's got riffles here, and then no riffles here. So that's stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. So we're on stage 1. Shake it down. Keep in mind, again, this is about 7 gallons of dirt. Again, from underneath Montgomery Street in Oroville, California, United States of America. Shake it down. Well, there's not any nuggets. I'd be seeing them right now. Let's see what we got here. Thought I saw a flash, but let me go ahead. Now I'm going to take it over to the second stage. Now, last but not least, we're going to take it over to the third stage. Whoa! No! Oh my God! It is loaded down there. Look at that. Look at that flake. Now, wonder why that big company wants to tear down the city in the 1960s and say, hey, we're going to tear down all your buildings and we want to mine underneath your city. No, I don't think so. I think our city has a bit more historical value. The gold's pretty, but hey, I think it's going to be there for a long time underneath the streets of Oroville. That is crazy. I've always heard that there's gold underneath there, and I've always wanted to check. Those guys sure were cool that worked for Caltrans or whatever that allowed me to get some buckets so I could show you guys. There's gold, right? That means there's gold underneath Adventures in Prospecting mining supplies. If you look around in the city of Oroville, like wherever they're doing construction, like even by Taco Bell and stuff, you'll see all this round river rock. And that's because the river was just for eons just blowing through there, carrying all the gold out of Sierra Nevada and spreading it out over the city of Oroville before it was built. They never mined underneath Montgomery Street because that's immediately where they started building the little boom town back in the 1800s. Thanks for watching this special presentation here on YouTube with Prospecting Channel. You can like or subscribe so you can see more videos later in the future. And if you want to, on our own server, we have prospectingchannel.com. You can watch our television series, Adventures in Prospecting there. If you want the Pyramid Propane, you got that at adventuresinprospecting.com, or come into our store. You can give us a call, whatever you want to do. But thanks for watching, and gold luck out there. Okay, here's a view from inside the store of them working on the street out there.
dig up all that gold. Man, it's pretty sad. Just think of all the gold that'll never be found because it's underneath the city. Not saying they should tear down the city, but too bad they didn't get out the gold before they built the city.